In this time-sensitive video, we will talk about the steps we need to do right now in order to ensure our best transition from PlanetWatch to Ambient Network. Coming right up! First, the coffee. So today's video, this is not a clickbait, it's a time sensitive because the main snapshot will be in July 15th, so in 2 days from now. And as I will release the video, there will be a snapshot and we need to consider 3 big things. We need to consider planets, we need to consider sensors online, and we need to talk a little bit about licenses refunds. Let's start with planets. There are a couple of articles which we will go over. As always, the links will be down below in the description. So let's start about planets. What we need to do here. Basically, on July the 15th, there will be a snapshot across the entire Algorand blockchain, and they will see which wallets have how many planets in them. What we need to do here in order to have the best outcome possible is, if we have planets in centralized exchanges or in liquidity pools, for example like Tinyman, we need to withdraw them into our own wallets that we have on Terra Algo wallet and on Ledger. Why we need that? We will need to provide the fact that we are the owners of that wallet, and so we will get the airdrop for that amount of planets. But to this snapshot, there will be a caveat of considering of 3 things. First, if you have any sensors online which gather rewards daily, all the planets rewards received between the July the 15th, so the moment of the snapshot, to the end of the rewards on the Algorand blockchain will be added to the final balance that will count in the airdrop and this transition from planets to ambient token. That's the first exception. Second, if you have participated in the hodler program, you saw that yesterday you received a very large amount of tokens, and that represents the end of the hodler program. So what did Ambient decided was to finish this program, as it was a daily program until it should have been running until next year, and to distribute the remaining rewards yesterday. And you see here the eligibility requirements: to have the sensors online in the first year, to have at least 1 day from the start of the reward phase, so to have those sensors online at least for 1 day, starting from 2nd of February 2024, and have the necessary planets, and to have not requested a refund from the 15th of November 2022. So if you match these requirements, you saw yesterday that you receive a lot of tokens. Why this happened? Because Ambient wanted to reward and consider people who entered the hodler program, so they distribute all these planets before the snapshot in order to have more ambient tokens when the airdrop will happen. And the third exception will be related to license refunds, which will be the third thing that we're going to talk about today, and that will be related to the fact that we will be able to request refunds from PlanetWatch after the snapshot, and all the planets we get from this refund will be included in the conversion once again. So a quick reminder for the first step: move all your planets from centralized exchanges and liquidity pools into your own wallets. The second thing that we need to consider is the snapshot for the sensors online. Meaning what? Even though we will have a hard conversion between the amount of planets we have, considering all the steps that we already talked about, and that will be a numerical conversion of, let me see where it is, 40 planets to 1 ambient token. There will be an additional network multiplier bonus, meaning existing sensor owners with connected devices in the snapshot period will share a 50 million ambient tokens pool multiplier bonus on top of their regular mining rewards. So if you have sensors online, and the amount of sensors online that you have between 7th of May until July 15 and July 15 until the end of the rewards on the Algorand blockchain, you will get a multiple, meaning that after we switch completely to Ambient Network, besides the daily reward, you will get another bonus based on the amount of tokens that you had online in the PlanetWatch era, because this network multiplier bonus is only available to legacy sensor networks. If this is too long, basically what we need to do is to make sure that we have all our sensors online. So if you have a sensor which is disconnected, if you have a sensor, for example, let's say in one of your locations there was a change to the local network, but you didn't bother to reconfigure the sensor, now is the best time to do it. Why? Because if you have more sensors online, then you will get a bigger share from the network multiplier bonus pool, and thus you will get more ambient tokens once the project will be fully launched on Solana. And the third thing that we need to talk is about license refunds. Yes, license refunds is going to happen, and it will not happen anything to us. If we do a license refunds, there will be no penalty. Currently, we don't need to do anything except to watch our email or watch my channel, so don't forget to subscribe, as we will get steps needed in order to apply for the refund. Now you're probably asking which kind of licenses are eligible for a refund. Well, if you bought them before 1st of July 2022 and never activated by connecting them to a sensor, those will be eligible for such a refund. The refund will be in planets. The refund conversion rate will be set of the value of planets token on the snapshot day. Once again, all of these steps that we talked today are related to the 15th of July. Now, if you want to know how to do that, if you have some licenses that are eligible for such a refund, stay with me, as I will make a dedicated video on how to apply for them. And like I said before, these refunds will be considered in the conversion between planets and Ambient Network. Now, if you are probably asking what will happen to our online sensors with our current licenses, well, basically they will be transitioned to a perpetual model of one-time license for a sensor. Basically, we will not have that activation period of 1, 2, or 3 years that we will need to renew. The sensors that you will have online, when we will switch to Ambient Network, that will be automatically a lifetime license. So these are the steps that we need to consider, and the things we need to do as fast as possible in order to have the conversion as best as we can between PlanetWatch and Ambient Network. Now, of course, we're going to talk about the tokenomics, about the new app that is going to launch. So yeah, these are videos which are incoming. But until then, don't forget about the planets and don't forget about the sensors. Until next time, see ya!